What's going down, everybody? Roger Corman Films, 84 here. Yeah, I got Galaxy of Terror and Forbidden World right here. I've already seen Galaxy of Terror, and I really do recommend that one. It's got Robert Englund and Sid Haig in it. And this was before they were famous, and Roger Corman kind of helped people to become famous. I have not seen Forbidden World, but this Galaxy of Terror was made in like 1981, I believe, and I think that Forbidden World was 82. And I'm just really digging some of these surreal sci-fi slash horror films. The covers look very similar. It's just some sort of like praying mantis type, alien type, aliens from the movie Alien type, alien, for lack of a better word, preying upon some female. And I love the horror movie genre because it's equal opportunity mayhem. It's anybody can die, females, dead. That's why like Grand Theft Auto is a good series. You can just run over women. You can just run over just anybody indiscriminately on the sidewalk. So it's like that's the mark of a good movie or a good game if there's no bias. If there's, you know what I mean, like I don't know. Why is it that in the horror genre or science fiction, that's the only place where there's the feminists don't really stick their nose in? But that's neither here nor there. We are here for, I'll talk about movies here in a second, but Sega Marine Fishing, we're going to break out the fishing controller one more time. I would say last time, but there is another game that I have in mind. I had a commenter, apologies for not remembering your name, but someone mentioned on one of my videos that there is a certain game that you can use the fishing rod controller to play as, and for some reason people are very vocal about that one particular game. I'm sure that there are different games that you can play with the fishing rod controller as well. And if you want to explore that, then I recommend you do that. But I don't know. I guess typically people are going to talk about more. People are just going to talk about certain games over other games. But for some reason, people are vocal about a certain game that you can play with the fishing rod controller. So I'm going to definitely mention that in the near future. So yeah, we're going to break out some Sega Marine Fishing. Now, are we showing the overlays for this? I don't know, probably by now. But yeah, this is no Sega Bass Fishing 2. Yes, Gollum Cone. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate your comments, man. I didn't really get back to you like that quick, man. I'm not the best with that. But you're an OG. I appreciate you watching and commenting, man. There was something about Sega Bass Fishing 2 that was not approachable and not likable like Sega Bass Fishing 1. And I think that it's just because there was a lack of an arcade mode, or there was something to do with the menus that was not likable. Sega Bass Fishing 2 is not likable. But Sega Marine Fishing definitely is. And it justifies the purchase of having this peripheral. The fishing rod controller is amazing. And having Sega Marine Fishing just totally justifies the whole thing. It's fun. It's just, you get to be in like clear, bright waters. Graphics and stuff are great. Who doesn't want to go out to the sea and like fish for like real fish as opposed to just bass? I mean, lake fishing's fun. It's a challenge. It's awesome. It's something to do. But marine fishing, just the whole idea. I've never been marine fishing. Never been out to the high seas like that. But it definitely looks cool. This game's fast-paced. It has the arcade feel. I'm not sure if this was released after Sega Bass Fishing 2 or during the same time. Probably after, because this is one of those black label discs. Now, if you are not familiar already, at least in the NTSC region, I don't think this applies to PAL region, guys, but black indicates that it was kind of like in the second half of its release, because when the Dreamcast debuted, it was the white case, the white border, and then, they split it down the middle for some reason and had black. So you can tell it's a later release game if it's black. Yeah, I was going to talk to you guys about some of these movies that I got. I mentioned that I got Society, which is like a really crazy, intense horror movie. Actually, it's kind of cerebral, but it's up my alley because, like, there's nothing more scary than the Rothschilds and those rich people and like all the crazy demonic satanic stuff that they do. And this has to do with rich people, and I guess you can tell by judging from the you can judge kind of what the movie's about already. But I don't want to spoil it. I think that the less you know about this movie, the better. And then you watch it, it's like mind-bending. It's crazy. Even though you kind of know what's going to happen, it's still crazy. But that's like my first Blu-ray that's like not blue. Like I got this one. Actually, this was like one of my first Blu-rays I ever got, which is a green case. So I got like a clear case and a green case, which I have a penchant for B movies. And I'm kind of getting a kick on looking at B movies that I've never seen before, or ones that are acclaimed and renowned. Like I've heard things about. I try to get this cheap. That's why I have like a basic thing. But I got Troll 2, which apparently you don't have to watch Troll 1, because I did a little bit of research that there was a whole movie based on Troll 2. It's like called The Best Worst Movie, which I'm not really sure about that movie. I'm not sure if it's good or not, but the internet has exploded about Troll 2, and I know I'm a couple years late, I guess, but I want to sit down and watch Troll 2 just to see what the hubbub is about. But yeah, apparently somebody bought the name Troll and made a sequel that is completely unrelated to the first Troll. So that's funny. So you can watch Troll 2 and not even worry about watching the first Troll. Apparently the first Troll just sucks. But yeah, I kind of can't wait to watch these. I also got that one. I got a movie coming that's it's got Clint Howard in it. It's like the Ice Cream Man or something. Kind of can't wait for that. I remember looking at the VHS cover of that back when I used to peruse Blockbuster back when I was a kid. I'm just a big fan of Are You Afraid of the Dark. I'm still watching that, but I don't know. I just watched Society last night, and yeah, I recommend People Under the Stairs. Wes Craven stuff's really good. I need to sit down and watch Omega Man, the original, not I Am Legend with Will Flippin' Smith. I'm tired of Will Smith. I wish he'd go away. Poultrygeist, I keep seeing that on lists. It's another trauma flick, and you do yourself a favor and get Toxic Avenger 4 and Poultrygeist, and get the first Toxic Avenger as well. I've retrieved my first version of Toxic Avenger. But yeah, big fan of the Toxic Avenger series. There's supposed to be a fifth one where Toxic Avenger has a baby or something stupid. It's all stupid, but it's like done up in such a good way. It just celebrates the fact that it knows that it's it's it knows that it's a B movie. It's awesome. I love the low film grade quality and stuff. I watched like Return of Class of Nukem High or something, and I had that on Blu-ray or DVD, and then I got rid of it because it's just, the times we live in now are not as cool as it used to be. I'm such a old fogey. This is a long intro for some Sega Marine fishing. Sega Marine fishing, everybody. We're going to be casting on the Dreamcast, which is very appropriate. I love this game. I sent this to my nephew a while back. I think it was like Christmas or something. And hey, there's a little ad for Virtua Tennis. It's another game that we have not talked about yet, but we will when the time comes. And yeah, there's not much more that I want to say, really. Just the fact that I'm excited about everything, and I'm grateful and glad. I went out and got some sun today, and I'm trying to count my blessings, and it's something that I'm trying to do throughout the day. Just can't, be grateful and happy, and be satisfied and content of the things that we own and have. And we have Sega Marine Fishing here, and we're just gonna explore this game. It looks awesome. There's like a swordfish. Yeah. All right, let's look into this. Welcome to Paradise Ocean. It was kind of muted, but did he just say, "Hello, my name is Marsala"? Coral Reef is timing me. Coral Reef's fine. Wants to start me off that way. Coral Reef. This game just dives right on in. Pun intended. You just get right on into it. Love it. We rated the first Sega Bass Fishing an 8.5. Sega Bass Fishing 2 a 5. Catch fish. Yeah, floating, diving. I want to dive. You can kind of see the fish. Oh, you gotta kind of go forward to reel. Look at the stage; it just looks really cool. Hey, here. Then you throw the pick at the audience. That's what they do. Throwing the pick. That's what I do when I finish eating food. I just take my toothpick and I throw it at the audience. Hey, this is a big clownfish looking. I want to catch this one. But it's just easier to catch fish in this, you know, it's like constant fish. Hey, there's a swimmer. It's cool, scuba diver. It says stand the rod up. I totally am. People say this is like motion controls on the Wii before the Wii, but I don't know. It does have a little gyroscope thing in it. Bluefin Trevally. That's cool. So this is arcade mode, and let's just, for sake of variety and for Gollum Cone's sake, let's do the soft reset. Let's just hit all of the buttons. I thought I could do a soft reset on the... Yeah, you can. Let's do the career mode and see if it's harder to catch bluefin marlins or whatever the crap they're called. Whatever the... Sorry, this is a PC channel. Whatever the mess they're called. Not what... Scratch that. Yeah, so... Okay, is there a career... Okay, there's an... Okay, original mode is not the arcade mode. I forgot the difference. It's just information... It's like you told me the difference, Gollum Cone, but it's just like... I'm stupid, dude. I can't... Network, options, load, save, network. Now, options. Let's just explore options. I'll show more of this game up close. But difficulty, sound, time, audio. I could have sworn there was like a museum where you know all of your collected fish are in a tank and you get to visit. Let's just do original mode. Let's save. I think I can save. Yeah. Doing original mode now. Oh, here. Yeah, original mode is where all of the little jams is. So there's mini games. That's cool. I forgot there was mini games. That's cool. There's the aquarium. I want to see if I have those two fish that I just did. View aquarium. This is so cool. Press X to select a camera. Where's my fish? Where's my fish? Where's my fish at? Are they in there? Maybe you have to play original mode to get the fish, right? But it doesn't take many blocks to save, so that's cool. Let's just exit. I have an empty tank. There's nothing in there. Except your own failed dreams. It's just a tank for you to, you know, watch the game, make a sandwich, and then hang yourself in the toilet. That was a line from Dutch that I just busted out laughing. It was funny in context. Aquarium, free fishing. I want to see what this minigame is. So it's got minigames. You can look at the fish that you collect and catch. Fight training. That doesn't sound too fun. Lure action training. That doesn't sound fun either. Casting training. It's all training. Total weight training. Fishing training. I kind of know how to fish. I guess it's worth checking into, but I just want to fish. Free fishing. Nah, I'm going to get out of this. The aquarium's cool. The fact that it trains you, that's cool too. That's a plus. It's just not anything I'm going to do for the review. Sorry. Original mode. Yeah. Is it tied into the whole thing? No, this is the mini free. Unlimited time, but I don't care about that. I guess it does save from the arcade mode. I don't know the difference. What's the difference? Okay, network, we're not going online. Save, load, options. I don't know. I guess I'll just catch one more fish, see what it is, and then I'll just show the intro and do my magic. Okay, yeah, let's check out the offing. For mob bosses, put concrete shoes on patsies. The offing. Love the peaceful serenity, the solitude, sinking. I'm trying to do sinking just so I can, you know, looks like there might be a fish over there. I don't know if that's a fish or a buoy or what. Oh, you gotta like reel the other way. Kinda gotta jerk it with the analog stick. Says I'm getting good, that's cool. Yeah, come on. I think I caught the same fish. I caught the same fish. The line's gonna break. Oh, that's a pretty big fish. Oh my gosh, it's like you put it on the deck and you're just like, you don't know, that guy's barely weightlifting, he's deadlifting, man. It's just insanity. You can kind of see the fish in the water. It's weird. You can kind of see them. But are there fish around? Tells me how good I'm doing, but it's like showing off and there's no chicks around. Where are them fish at? Try our luck on this end of the spectrum. It's just more, it's like they're all the same looking. Hit bonus! These are the same fish. Turn the rod left. straight up just poke it with like a ice pick. That's the same fish. What is wrong with American culture today and the youth? Anywho, yeah. Oh man, they just made everything better about fishing in general and just made it into a game. It's awesome. So yeah. Hey, what's the little cinematic looking like? Let's check it out. That was just gameplay footage, really. Don't you just love the way that swordfishes look in general? They're just very, very presentable fish. Just the fact that they just got this big old, just ice pick on the end of its nose. It's just great. It's great. Yeah, you just really have to look at that little bar on the bottom when you're reeling in. I'm not playing with the controller. I really don't see no point. It's more fun with the fishing rod controller. I mean, you know. Like I've said before, if you get the fishing rod controller, get marine fishing, get bass fishing, and I guess Real Fish Wild and Sega bass fishing too, but it's just marine fishing is the best. Alright, let's get back into the... I think I can load. I think I saved a game. Yes, this VMU here. Yes, loading. Cool. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. His name is Marsala. Now, we did not play the shallow. I guess we'll use floating lure. Looks like one of the boats that they escaped in House of the Dead 2. Yeah, man. Yeah, when it comes to like conspiracies and stuff, like that stuff is like, a lot of conspiracies are not conspiracies. And that's why Society was like kind of a grueling, like hard to watch movie. I had to kind of pause the movie for a second and kind of like watch a YouTube video or something. Floating. Let's try floating. You have to kind of like real opposite of what you think. Oh man, that's a swordfish. That's like, oh, how lame is that? The swordfish was going for it. Oh, that was a huge fish, man. That was a beast. That was a beast, man. I'm gonna go for that swordfish again. Come on, swordfish now. Now I'm reeling in and reeling in traditionally. It's weird how you either go clockwise or counterclockwise. Come on, fishy. There's fish everywhere. Great action, but there's no fish. Maybe I need a sinking lure. Can I get a stingray from the bottom of the ocean there? What do I have to hit to select lures? Is it Y? Yeah, the Y button on the... let's just select this one. This game kind of has like an 80s feel. I guess I kind of got kind of like an 80s mindset since watching Society. I recommend that movie. It's awesome. Come on, swordfish. That's the one I really want to get. A flippin' shark? Are you kidding me? It's gonna help. I mean, it's gonna tell me to keep going. Oh my gosh, I did it.
Look at this. I got Jaws. Oh my gosh, I'd be so scared to get near it. It's gonna like bite your shoe off your foot. It's gonna bite your whole leg off. I caught a shark, man, for the review. And for like Sega Bass Fishing 2, I was like floundering. Like, I guess that's a pun as well. Sega Bass Fishing 2 is an embarrassment to fishing games. I think Real Fishing Wild was kind of an embarrassment as well. Hey, it's the one I wanted. So amazing. Like, I was really disappointed that I didn't get a swordfish, and I was wondering if I was going to have the opportunity. And then the opportunity just popped up again. I thought that shark was going to get it again. I thought I was going to get 2 sharks. And so far, so good. I'm having so much fun. I don't really see the point in, playing this game over and over and over for the sake of the review. I don't want this to be too terribly long. But this totally justifies the purchase of the fishing rod controller. There's just so many fish, and it's amazing that there's so many fish. It's hectic. The waters are just rife with fish. It's insanity. Let me see if I can get some fish over here. Maybe some fish variety. But the fact that I got a crazy huge full-scale shark and a swordfish, that's a pretty good day. Hey, and look, I got this one too. I mean, like, I could go home after that day and be like, dude, it was a good fishing day. I got like a shark and a swordfish. Like, who can say that? That's insanity. That's a good day of fishing, if you ask me. But yeah, I don't eat meat, and I also don't eat fish. I used to eat fish. I used to be like, hey, fish don't have souls, right? But I don't know, there's like a lot of mercury in the farm fish and stuff. But, well, it's called a permit. There's a fish called a permit. Hey, field 1 cleared. That's cool. Am I able to save? Can you unlock other stages and stuff? This is a very fun game. I want to give it a 10 out of 10. It's more fun with the fishing rod controller, obviously. Field 2. I don't know, but there's enough to this game that it appeals to casual players like myself. And I just really like, catching fish and not have it be too terribly difficult. Like, I don't have to deal with menus and weirdness like that. Let's do diving. And yeah, I mean, the graphics are very sufficient and awesome. It's not anything to totally write home about. Like, the skyline looks like kind of like you can tell it's just an image. You can't really immerse yourself in it too terribly much, but it's still pretty good. I mean, it's good enough, and I'm happy. It's like it's simulating a fishing experience that's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I'm having fun. That's all that matters. 10 out of 10 in my book. Love that fishing rod controller. And yeah, do I recommend? Heck yeah. This is the best of all of the fishing games on the Dreamcast. Hands down. Fins down. Let's see what kind of fish this is. Just kind of some small little fish. Hey, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. Yeah, the only time I'd be disappointed at fishing is if I catch a boot. Like, hold on, I got something. Then you reel it up and it's a dead fish or a boot or something funny. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, yeah, 10 out of 10. Totally recommend. This is Sega Marine Fishing on the good old Sega Dreamcast, where you cast your lures and you fish, and it's awesome. I appreciate you guys watching. Maybe I'll catch another one. Maybe. Let's see.